What a wonderful meditative music. Music, a powerful medium to connect to the hearts, a powerful medium to keep the joys alive in our hearts and our attention enlightened and pure. Welcome back, everyone, to the second week of your meditation journey with Sahaja Yoga meditation. This is your host, Aarti, joining you from New Zealand on a fresh, beautiful day. And it's such a loving feeling to see you every day with us. You are our inspiration. You are our inspiration, a motivation to keep this journey moving on and on. So welcome back, everyone, to your wonderful second week of learning with Sahaja Yoga meditation. Thank you so much. And this journey, indeed, this journey, it would actually not have been possible without your love, without your interest, without your curiosity in learning the deeper aspects of meditation. And if you see, audience, in the last week, you learned a lot of things, starting with self-realization. Self-realization, which is the first step of coming in Sahaja Yoga. So you can say that at this stage, you're no longer amateurs. You have graduated from knowing who you were to experiencing now that what are we? It's such a tremendous transformation. And at this stage, you know how to raise your Kundalini, how to tie up your aura by taking bandhans, how to use the natural elements around you to balance your left and the right channels. And the most beautiful part is that you know how to do the most generic and yet the most powerful technique of Sahaja Yoga, that is called foot soak. A powerful technique which takes out your stress, your anxiety, your imbalances, which you accumulate all through the day. And honestly speaking, audience, the amount of knowledge which you have gathered in this 1 week, the past 1 week, I was not able to gather even in 2 months after starting my Sahaja Yoga journey. So I will say that you guys are very fortunate. And it's just because that you are keeping your curiosity on. And that through this event, through this program, we have given you dedicated mentors. We keep on supplying you on our WhatsApp group and email resources on how to do meditate. So never feel alone in this journey. We are always with you. And I know that most of you must be very curious to know what we are going to learn in this second week. So let me tell you that this week is going to be a much more intensive learning. We will do a lot of knowledge sharing on our chakras. We will watch a lot of videos of our founder, Her Holiness Srimati Nirmala Devi, and gain more knowledge about our subtle system. And this will definitely help you in experiencing a flow of energy on your subtle system. So this week is all about deepening your knowledge. And so before we proceed, we would like to make a few regular announcements, which we do every day. And just to say that you are being recorded live, and this live streaming is on YouTube. May I request the team to move to the next slide, please? Thank you very much. So as I said that this session is being recorded live, and this is being live streamed on YouTube. And just to avoid any distractions, we will request the audience to please keep your devices on silent mode. And as we will have ample time to interact towards the end of the session, so while we meditate, we will keep our chat box disabled. It will be just for the time we will meditate. And the most important thing is that a few of you must be joining us for the first time or maybe the second time, and you would like to really brush up with the basic knowledge. So we will request these people to either raise your hand or either just tell us in the chat box, and what our tech team will do, they will put you in a breakout room where you will be instructed by our instructors. And last but not the least, we understand that most of you are maintaining your notes, your beautiful notes in the start of the first day about your journey in meditation, how you are progressing, what kind of feelings you are experiencing, what kind of transformations are happening on your subtle system. That's a very good thing you are doing. So just keep on doing it, and it will really help you in analyzing at the end of 21 days how far you have come ahead. And now coming to the most important topic, what is the theme of today? Exactly, this is the theme that let the light of my spirit shine. Yes, you're right. In this day of today, we will start with a short meditation as we start every day. And we will realize the importance of having a pure attention. Because as they say, when our attention is pure, it makes our spirit shine. It makes our spirit enlightened. It leads to a lot of transformations in our body, in our mind. And we will also learn a beautiful technique, or you can say a treatment of Icepack. This treatment is basically to clean your hot right side. And as always, like every day, we will have interactions to the end of the session. And so let's start this journey. And before we move, we would like to see the whole team together on the screen, which is the most lovely part. Can I request everyone to just come on the screen, all the instructors and the co-hosts for today? Oh, wow. Yeah, we can also move the slide to the introduction of our team. Lovely, thank you so much. So audience, as I said, you see Jyoti here. Jyoti is your co-host for today, a very admirable personality and who is an expert homemaker. Whole week, you will find Jyoti and me together in your journey, each and every day, supporting you with everything. And as you see, our instructors, Leslie, sitting with his wife, Molly. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Molly. You can unmute yourselves. Thank you.
Hello.
How are you feeling today, Leslie and Molly?
Very good.
We are very good, thank you.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Hello.
As I know Leslie and Molly for the last 3 years, very creative, very jolly people, very keen towards music with very artistic temperaments. And given we have the time limitations today, we could have heard Leslie on his guitar today, but maybe we keep it for our advanced sessions. And thank you very much, Leslie. Thank you, Molly. And one more instructor for today is Sobik. Sobik Bhaiya, lot of things to his credit. Very artistic person. He has composed a lot of music, given lyrics to a lot of compositions, and added to a list of devotional songs to the Sahaja Yoga community. So I consider him to be a very artistic and highly creative person. Thank you, Sobik Bhaiya, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's not waste time. And now I will give the floor to your instructors, Leslie and Molly, to start with a beautiful meditative journey. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Start. Let us start our meditation now by raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in Bandhan. We do it slowly, with humility and respect. And we tie one knot. And second time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 knots. And third time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 knots. And now we put ourselves in Bandhan, starting from the left side, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can now close our eyes slowly and bring our attention inside. We start by clearing our left side. We put our left hand on the lap and our right hand down on the Mother Earth. And here we can say, Mother Kundalini, please clear our left channel. Please take away all the imbalances from our left channel down to the earth element. We can now put our right hand on the lap and put our left hand bending our arms and facing it upwards towards the ether. And here we can ask, Mother Kundalini, please take away all the excess heat, all the overthinking, over-planning, and overactivity on our right channel up to the ether. Mother Kundalini, please purify, clean, and enlighten our right channel. We can now put our left hand back on our lap. Dear friends, last week, our theme was knowing ourselves. And now we all know that we are not this body and not this mind. We are a beautiful, pure spirit. The pure spirit that is ever joyful, ever peaceful, ever loving, and compassionate. In our heart reside our spirit. Now, let us all put our right hand on our heart. And here we can say, O Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. Please make me strong, loving, joyful, peaceful, and compassionate person. We can say this few times inside ourselves. We can now put our right hand back on our lap. And when you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. We will now watch a video and celebrate the joy of knowing and realizing that we are the pure spirit, ever loving, ever joyful, ever peaceful, and ever compassionate, and that we can spread that love and joy and peace around wherever we go, and enjoying every moment of our life. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Leslie and Molly. And as you said, let's watch this beautiful video made by Sahaja Yoga group of New Zealand, telling the whole world that we are the spirit, spreading love and peace in the whole world. Thank you very much. Let's watch the next video.
Purity, bliss and awareness, holiness, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness, holiness, I am the Spirit. Detached from worldly things, witness everything from the heart of beings. Hold on to nothing, I am the Spirit. Feel the joy, life is a play. Compassion is the only way. Pure love, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness, holiness, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness, holiness, I am the Spirit. A seat on the crown of my head, surrounded by karma love, Father's love, enlightened by the thoughtless touch. Be the light, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. Purity, bliss and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit.
Holiness,
I am the Spirit.
holiness,
I am the Spirit.
holiness.
I am the Spirit.
Purity, bliss, and awareness. Holiness, I am the Spirit. This is the bottom line of Sahaja Yoga meditation. That we are not this body, we are not this mind, we are not this soul. In fact, we are a wonderful person and a joyful spirit, which has the capacity to spread love and peace in this whole world. But this is only possible when we keep our attention pure, free from all the impure thoughts. And how to do this? Let's learn from our next instructor. Over to Sobek. Thank you, Sobek.
Thank you, Aarti. My pleasure to join again with all of you. Let me fix a little thing here. Okay. So actually, talking about the pure attention, best done without talking actually. But again, we're sharing the knowledge. So just meditating will give us bliss, but knowing what we're doing gives us surety, of course. So there are two things here. We're talking about pure attention here. So there are two words, they're pure and attention. First of all, I think it is important to know what attention is. Now, attention is abstract. It is not physical. So it cannot be described in shape or size or anything like that. But I would explain it this way. Whenever we notice something or whatever stimulus from outside or inside us, direct our energy towards it, drawing our energy to it, then we say that we have actually put attention to that thing or person or situation or place or whatever. And beautiful thing about attention is that it can travel probably, faster than light. So we can, in a moment, go to sun and come back with our attention. It is not a focus or concentration. That's what I've learned over my meditative journey so far in Sahaja Yoga. So we do not focus on anything or concentrate or put our mind very hard on it. In fact, when we do that, we impede our attention from working on the spirit. Now, a simile is, or an analogy is, say, for example, we have put a pot of milk on a stove in the kitchen and to boil. And we are also doing other things in the kitchen. But because that milk can boil and spill out, we always have our attention, that is in our attention actually, that, okay, I've got a pot of milk on the stove. The moment we lose that attention, milk actually goes out of the pot, spills over. So if we have our attention on that pot, we still can do other things, but the attention is still on the boiling milk, and we do not allow it to spill over if we have continuous attention on it. So in Sahaja Yoga language, or in the world of Sahaja Yoga, you can say, the attention can be pure at two levels. Now, at a gross level, when we put our attention to something that is immoral, something that is not right, of course, something that is wrong, basically, right? So if we put our attention on them, then our attention is not pure. If we put our attention on good things, innocence, purity, etc., on our spirit, of course, then that is pure attention. But that is at the gross level. At a very subtle level, everything else is impure attention, except putting your attention on the spirit. So that's the purest form of attention. When that happens, and that is aided by Mother Kundalini when the self-realization happens for the first time. When Mother Kundalini awakens, she puts our attention. Now here, the important thing, or the nice thing to know is that we don't put our attention on the spirit. Actually, it's Mother Kundalini who is taking our attention and putting the light of our attention into our spirit. That's why we say our spirit is enlightened. So when that happens and our attention is completely onto our spirit and nothing else, then that is the purest form of attention. So attention, you can say that is the purest thing, the truth it is. And it gives you that bliss, manifests as bliss within us. So truth, attention, and the bliss, they go side by side or together, you can say. So what can actually make the attention impure? That is only one thing, and that is the thoughts. Now, thoughts come into our head, into our mind via various stimulus from outside and inside us, and through our senses. So when you see something, when you hear something, when you touch something, through our senses, they manifest as thought, because we begin to analyze things. Oh, this is hot because this might be the temperature or something. That's how we begin to analyze. Oh no, this should have been cold. It's only 16 degrees today. How can it be so hot? Things like that. We see a beautiful carpet and we begin to think, oh, how beautiful carpet it is. Oh, I don't own a carpet. I wish I had this carpet. Like I own this carpet, or so something like that. And the moment we begin to analyze and think about the things, they cover our attention up, and we lose our attention to the spirit, and our attention becomes not pure. All right. And when we do the extreme things, when we think and think and think and think, our attention is overloaded. Now, physical manifestation of our attention, or the seat of our attention, you can say, in our body at the gross level is liver. So the moment you're thinking a lot, our liver gets heated. Now, liver has to do metabolic functions in our body, and it actually absorbs all the heat from our body or heat from the surrounding, and then it throws the heat into the bloodstream so that it is dissipated outside our body via various means. But the overheated liver will accumulate heat inside it, and there could be a lot of problem with that. We can get liverish diseases and stuff, right? And the worst part is we cannot become thoughtless. So with the overheated liver, if we sit down for meditation, it is very difficult to go into thoughtless state. And because of our lifestyle nowadays, a lot of stress, a lot of thinking, and our attention is straight over everything, morning till evening, and that's actually impedes our meditative quality. And hence, most importantly, will stop our spiritual growth. So it is paramount that we keep our attention clean and pure. And that can be done, again, with the meditation. So it's kind of a vicious circle. So with meditation, attention becomes pure. But if the attention is impure, you cannot meditate, So that's why we have a medium in between where we can actually lower the temperature of the liver by one of the means, which we are going to introduce to you today. You can see in the slide there, the picture of the Icepack, which I also have here actually. So this is the Icepack, and you can get it in the supermarket. So the idea is wrap the Icepack, because it's very cold, it can burn your hand. So put the Icepack on your liver. So if I go a little bit backwards, you can see here, the liver is on the right side, just below your rib cage. And we just put this this Icepack on our liver. And with our hands open, the left hand open, we can sit down for meditation by holding the liver. Or because we are clearing the right hand, actually, have the right hand on our lap open and have our left hand holding the ice. And we just sit down for meditation. Right? So if you've got Icepack with you, as we announced it earlier during the day, if you already have the Icepack, just put your Icepack on your liver. If you don't have Icepack, simply put your left hand on top of your liver. So the idea is our left hand actually absorbs and right hand releases. So if we put our left hand just like that, it actually absorbs the heat and releases through the right hand. So if you don't have Icepack, simply put the left hand as well on top of the liver. So we'll just go into a short meditation. And at the same time, we'll put our attention at the top of the head. Now, again, putting our attention means we direct our energy, direct our feelings towards the top of the head. If we can't do that, it is very difficult. Attention is falling apart. We're hearing things, seeing things, and whatnot. Best to close our eyes and to put our right hand on top of our head like this. Gently push and move the scar in clockwise direction, slowly, very slowly, and see that touch, that feeling on the top of the head, on the fontanel bone, actually is pulling your attention there. You notice that touch, so your attention automatically moves there. Now stop rotating, gently push your fontanel bone and slowly release your hand up and above your head. Find the position. For some, it could be 5 to 10 centimeters up the head. For some, it could be like 15 to 20 centimeters. So you can move your hands up and down, hand up and down, to see the point where you can feel the surge of energy coming out of your head in the form of the cool breeze or warm breeze. It could be warm as well. When you find that, you can take your attention to the space between your head and the hand. Now watch that space to see if there is any thoughts or not. Okay, move your hand down onto your lap. Still leave your attention at the top of your head. Now we can ask Mother Kundalini to please clear and clean my right channel. Take away all the heat from my right channel and my liver, and slow my thoughts down. Put me into thoughtless state. Steal our attention at the top of the head. The direct impact of the Icepack is that it aids us in becoming thoughtless easily and enhances or improves our meditation. We can slowly open our eyes. We can take the Icepack off. We can wash it, rinse it nicely, and put it back into the freezer. The other way to make an Icepack is also put the in the bottle. You can half fill the bottle and put it in the freezer, and that will also give you the Icepack. It's kind of melted now. And if you've got sewing skills, I got this from one of the friends in Australia, I guess. You know, I got a pouch and I tie it on my liver like this and sit down in meditation with both hands open, actually. It's a very handy thing. You can see the pouch with the strings. The timings for Icepack is it's better to do or best to do Icepack during the meditation. And it is advisable that we don't put Icepack on 2 hours after eating and half an hour before eating. So let our digestive system actually work out our food, and then we can put our Icepack in. So basically the Icepack is for clearing our right side, and specifically the chakra, the second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra on the right side, because it is the spiritual center of our attention. The organ is liver. The subtle center is right Swadhisthana, and also a little bit of right navi. So the poor attention can lead to the weakening of these two centers, and just depletes our meditation, and hence all kind of healings and stuff that happens with the Kundalini awakening cannot be realized practically. So 10 to 15 minutes Icepack. And also don't make it a kind of a ritual to do the Icepack. You do it as per your own need. So if you're feeling very hot on right side and having the hot liver, then you use the Icepack. You should not say that, okay, I've not done Icepack today, so let me put Icepack on my liver. It might actually work differently. If your right side is fine and if your left side is down, it might actually hamper your left side rather than improving your right side. So it depends. So the awareness is important. When you sit down for the meditation, you will feel whether you should put the Icepack or not, depending upon how hot you're feeling on your right hand. All right. So any question can be welcome at the end of this session about this. Right now, I think, listen to the talk of Mr. Mataji about the pure attention.
not only after realization you can prove God, but you can show His miracles. The second thing, the nature of spirit, is that He's chitta, He's the attention. He's the attention, means when you become spiritually enlightened, your attention becomes enlightened. Now, enlightenment, what we understand of these lights is that the lights are falling here and we can see things, that's all. But this attention which is being enlightened acts. It works. It has got loops. It has got weapons. It works. You have to see for yourself how your attention works. Today there was somebody who went and told one of the Sahaja Yogini that I was sitting there and I was getting all negative thoughts and was feeling horrible in my hands, and I don't know why it was happening in the program. So she said, here you have come to pay attention to Mother and to her work and pay attention to your spirit. But if you are paying attention to all the rest of the people here, then you are going to catch them. It's a very simple thing. Where is your attention? Ask this question. This is a very common question in an Indian home. A mother will ask the child, where is your attention? The basis of Indian life is chitta nirodha, is to fix your attention in a proper way. Where is your attention? Is it on your spirit, or is it on somebody else? Like my brother is sitting here, my mother is sitting there, oh, that woman is very bad, she is jealous of me, all this nonsense. Where is your attention? When you get realized, then you start seeing through the window of the spirit. Your position changes. As you're looking at me now, then you come back here and start looking at you this way. Till you are realized, you are sitting before me. But once you are realized, you come here and see others. From there, that's your foot. Nobody can touch you there. From there you see others. Your attention is detached. So the attention becomes enlightened after realization. You pay attention to anything, it works. It does work, no doubt. You try. Those who have got realization should try this. Try your attention. But attention has to be pure. You have to purify your attention. And the best way to purify it is to keep your Agya Chakra open. When this center is open, which is the center of Christ, which I have shown that it can only open through the Lord's Prayer, after realization. When you open that, then you are in that state where your attention is divine. And you'll be amazed how things work out. Even the smallest things, the material things, the useless things, and the great things, and the subtle and subtlest, and how you start growing. So the growth is to be achieved by purifying your attention. And to purify this attention is to keep your Agya Chakra open and be in thoughtless awareness.
Now let's go into the meditation, into the thoughtless awareness state, and in the background the music will be playing. But we will put our attention at the top of our head and just observe the thoughts. If there are any thoughts, we just say, not this thought, not this thought. And observe them, not follow them. We can see the thoughts coming in, let them come in, and just wait for them to go out. And before another thought comes, we just enjoy that gap between those two thoughts. As the coming of the thoughts slow down, we just enjoy that state and remain in meditation. That was very beautiful. Thank you. Let's take our right hand to the top of our head. Press our fontanel bone gently. And keep on increasing the pressure on the fontanel bone. So press harder and harder. Now release it and go up. And above the head. Just feel if you can feel any cool breeze or hot, warm breeze coming out of your head. Move your hand slightly up and down. Okay, we can rest our hands on our lap. And just check our state, the state of being. How much relaxed we are. If we are enjoying this state or not. We can mentally compare our state just before the program, throughout the day before, and now. Now we can raise our Kundalini and take Bandha. Okay, I now hand over to our MC, Aarti, and she can take you further for today's program. Thank you. I beg your pardon. Actually, I hand it over to Auntie Jyoti. Thank you.
Thank you, Shobhik. That was lovely. I feel very calm now. Right. So how do you feel now after the Icepack experience? What did you feel on top of your palms and on top of your head? Can you feel the cool sensation? Okay. So write down in your diary your experience today. The experience from the Icepack, and yeah, the whole thing, how you felt before the meditation, and at first when you have the meditation, and after the Icepack, and after the music. Okay, just write down so that you can compare notes, right? And maybe we'll have a talk later. So just a reminder about our resources that are in our website at www.freemeditation.com.au/May 2020, and keep connected in the WhatsApp group. And if you're new, you can email to 21daysmay2022@gmail.com to be added into the WhatsApp group, right? And tomorrow's agenda. So we're going to know more about our founder, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, about Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And we'll have a second round of channeling technique. So it will be something like what we did today, but by a different person. So there's always new that we can learn from each technique, a different technique when presented by different persons. And we'll also have a workshop, right? And now we can go to the question and answer session. You can unmute and turn on your video.
Thank you, Jyoti.
Okay.
Hello, Leslie. Hello, Molly. Thank you, Jyoti.
Thank you.
And it was such a nice whole session, and the whole team, we tried our best to keep our attention on the top of our heads, as only an enlightened meditation gives way, paves a path for thoughtless meditation. And we think that our audience, the takeaway of our audience from this session should have been very enlightening. And now we request our dear audience, if you would like to show your lovely faces, please most welcome for a very interactive session. We all are unique. We all have different feelings. We all have different sensations. We have all different paths of journey towards enlightenment. So it's futile to compare ourselves with others. And let's come over now, share our feelings, our happy experiences, and let's set the mood for interactions. Thank you so much, audience. The instructors can also show up, Sobek. And do we have the audience which was yesterday from Australia? I still, sorry, I'm not remembering the name.
No, she hasn't joined today.
Okay.
Rose, Rose is it? Was it Rose?
And that was Bronte.
Bronte.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any new people today, or anyone who is joining for the last week? And
I think Sunita, I see, is a new person today. And Carol has been there for a while. Edwin, I think you joined for the first time, but not sure if you're connected to audio. So maybe you want to join the audio and introduce yourself. or if you got any questions or anything to share, please feel free.
Thank you, Mohan.
No worries. Yeah, it seems no more questions today. Everybody's silent.
Because I think usually Mondays is a very busy office day for all the people who go to offices. So like till Sunday, we accumulate our energies. And when it comes to Monday, like the whole workload comes on us from the office. I still have to do my foot soak after completing this session.
Cool. Yeah, I think if no more questions, then we may wrap up for the day. And I would love to see you all again tomorrow, continuing the journey and learn some more, experience some more, and grow this.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
Right.
Thank
Good
you
night.
so much.
you.
And
Thank
you
you,
all,
Maria.
Good
thank
night.
you.
Good night.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, the team can stay back and we can just quickly talk about tomorrow. Rest can leave. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So who's putting them in the waiting room? Someone is doing that, I guess.
Me, I'm putting it.
Okay, all right. Geeta, I don't know who is that Auntie Geeta? Not sure. Anyway, I put her back. Uncle Host is there. Uncle Raj. Okay, I think pretty much the team say so. I'll log the meeting